So if you've watched me for any time at all, you know I love it when shows go big, do something unexpected, kill off a main character, do something completely crazy, and that is what Mr. Mercedes did this week. I've been waiting for them to do something insane because we knew right from the first episode who the killer was, so we knew we weren't going to have that type of mystery there, so I also knew to expect some twists and some big things happening, and we finally got that. The payoff was huge. Now, I've been telling you guys I've been worried for a while about all of the people surrounding the detective because Mr. Mercedes is insane, and I knew he would strike on someone eventually. I wasn't sure if he would kill them or what, but for some reason I never thought about it being Janie. Like, I just never thought, why didn't I suspect? I don't know. I guess I let my guard down, which is what they wanted you to do, because I was so worried about like the tech wizard that helps him, like the neighbor that has a crush on him. But of course, Mr. Mercedes is going to go after the person who has his heart, who is the most important to him at this moment. And I did not see that coming, and I love it. I think it is huge for the show. I'm so glad that they went there. I was honestly worried about I've been worried about his mom. I feel like he will kill his mom eventually, but I was worried about her in this week's episode because she was snooping around, and then when she had all that cord, I just envisioned him strangling her like right there. Like, I really think he will kill her, but it didn't happen this week. But anyway, I guess he intended on blowing up the detective. But she went to get the car because I knew something was going to happen because we were getting near the end of the episode and there was some back and forth about like who was going to go get the SUV, and like at first the detective was, and then she was like, I'll go get it, and then, there was a lot of back and forth, and then so finally she's going to go get it. And this was the device that he had in his car, I think last week, but then his mom took his car, so he wasn't able to plant it. So it was very gruesome. The show's been very gruesome. I don't know if you saw her arm laying on the ground, which was kind of funny. Obviously it's not funny, but it is funny. And then some people like in the background, some like bystanders ended up getting injured. But see, of course, this is exactly what Mr. Mercedes wants, because he wants to propel the detective to be so enraged that he comes after him. Like, he wants to, I think, either have like a one-on-one with him, or he hopes that he will kill himself like the woman he stole the Mercedes from did. I'm also interested what is on her computer that those two kids were trying to hack, because it seems like Mr. Mercedes was the one that encrypted everything. He must have had a hold of it at some time, so I think it'll be interesting to see what's on there. But I was actually really sad that Janie was going back to California, because I know she was like really, really good for the detective, and I was like, oh, that is so sad. And now she's never coming back, and she's a well-known actress, so I'm really, really surprised and happy that they went there, and this was huge. And the sad thing to me is that so many people don't know about this show because it's kind of on an obscure channel. They actually do have their own social media. They have a Twitter account. They favorited one of my tweets last night, so if you're someone who's active on Twitter, you should seek them out. I think it's Mr. Mercedes TV. It has like the smiley face for the logo. So, they want good publicity for this show, so if you enjoy it, you should be tweeting about it and putting it on social media and letting people know to watch it. But I've been trying to get the word out about it. I'm not sure if everyone has access to this show, because I know, like, I had a lot of issues with the app this week, and you have to have some sort of login for like a cable company or whatever. I actually have DirecTV, so I was able to use my login for that, but it won't just let you just go right on there and watch the episodes. You have to be able to log into some service, but there may be other places that you guys can find it. But anyway, I love it. I can't wait to see what the detective does next. I don't know if this was in the books, but I will let you this one time. If you've read the books, you can tell me if, her blowing up was in the books or if this was a new element. But I do know, like, they change around the show from the books with Stephen King stuff. But, oh my God, it is so good. What is the detective going to do next? I mean, I eventually think he will kill Mr. Mercedes. That's how I envision it. But you have to remember that they want to make this more than one series. And, more than one season. And I love it so much. I think it was Vanessa who originally asked me to watch this, and I'm so glad that she did, because I think it's amazing. I think it's really good, and I can't believe people really aren't watching it, and more people need to. I tweeted last night, like, people need to watch it because it is so good. But let me know what you thought about what happened. So if you haven't read the books, were you surprised by the events of last night's episode, or was that something you saw coming? Also, what is up with the new guy at the like electronics store? He's so terrible. He fired like Brady's friend. I could definitely see Brady killing this guy. I don't know if he was like from corporate or what, or if they brought him in as the new manager, but I kind of feel like he was from corporate. But that was insane. That was like the worst work interaction ever. I think that if I hadn't been fired and I was working there, I would be seeking new employment, because who wants to be treated like that? I'm sure that's breaking some laws. But anyway, what do you think will happen? Again, no book spoilers, but if you haven't read the books, what do you think will happen with the rest of this season, and what do you hope will happen? And I'm just like freaking out because that was such a good episode. But I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Kelly TV. I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of the Kelly TV family. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter so you can keep up with all I'm doing.